All right, to give you guys a little update on the little goat cart that has a body to it, this has been a little bit more of a change than I thought. So I originally had to fix the axle, which is this thing right here, and I had to make that leveled with the rest of the body, which was kind of not the easiest thing in the world, but wasn't too difficult. I made an entire motor plate to reinforce basically everything. So the rear, this is new. I made this part, I just cut it off, replaced it with new stuff, bent it myself, and then welded it to the motor plate, welded the original axle to the motor plate, and then added two more pieces behind the motor plate to kind of reinforce everything. Cut the original axle so that the gears and the rotor could actually spin on the new live axle, because originally this was a one-wheel drive kind of setup, and then this fits a 212, which I might have to space. I'm not 100% sure, which it kind of sucks because I really wanted this to work. But I might have to space it up by an inch, which is not that big of a deal. But you know, it's one of those things that does suck because the original plan didn't work. So you might have to add to it, but it's not a big deal. This seems like it's working. This is a 428 chain, which is basically a 420 chain. These are the wheels that the kit came with, and this is actually pretty cool. If it goes on, I like the setup. I think it looks really cool. I think it's gonna look nice with the body on it, and this thing's moving with a 212 instead of whatever was on it originally. It probably was a 212, but it was probably just a one-wheel drive thing and was not the most fun thing to drive around. But now this is all kind of set up. I need to put a bar in the back because when the body's on, there's like a support back here for the body, and if not, then it just kind of like falls and teeter-totters from the middle. So putting a bar here will help that, of course. And then the customer's buying a new steering wheel, you know, spindles, everything else, linkages and everything else, so that I can install it, and then we'll be rolling in no time. Basically, this part's all finished up. I just need to do the motor and then do some type of rotor mount for the brake, which is up here, which is not long enough, actually. Yeah, it's probably gonna just put it back here, have a linkage system that comes all the way back, and then makes it so the caliper actually squeezes down on the rotor. Otherwise, the thing is looking pretty cool, man.